So if I can get something, I would like to get something kind of set up as my base horde where I can really put something fun together, which takes a while with this mod, just because things are expensive. All right, here we go. Let's see what they send at us. Let's see how well we can do this. I'm glad I have lots of choices. All right, here we go. I see them coming through. Oh, we got dogs to begin with. Oh, you went. You were booking it. Oh, great. Love it. Like I said, I'm going to go with the arrows for the first part of this just because, and I don't know for how long. Okay, good. You already got a drop. Nice. This is actually working out really well so far. And I was concerned about the concrete, but looks like I had no reason to be concerned. They are still coming up at me here, which is good. That was kind of the design. I think I could really get some work done with my sniper rifle. Again, this is learn by doing, so which one do I really want to raise up? That's a good question. I think it would be a good idea for us to work on the sniper rifle. I would like to definitely raise my levels of this. The bow's easy, you know, you can... Just doing a normal POI, you can get your bow, because they're always just laying there, you know, if you're quiet enough, sneaky enough. I am curious. I gotta see what the max zombies are set up for Horde Night, because this is going pretty... It's going slower than I'd like. So I'm gonna try to get through the entirety of the Horde. I do wish the sniper rifle had a bigger magazine. That would also be nice. But can't always have what we want. But we can work with what we get. Another drop. It'll have to be interesting too to see what we get for drops this time. Hopefully as we keep getting higher levels. The only issue with choosing to maybe build a final horde base and then continue using that throughout is that it'll have a lower loot stage. The desert's not as bad as the pine forest, but it's still not as good as the snow biome or the wasteland. There we go. Keep coming. Ooh, make it through rather quickly. Interesting. Well, because they only get hit at the very beginning, so if they make it through on a run, then they're free and clear, basically. Yep. I wonder if I should have made more of these rounds. At some point, we're gonna... There we go. There's our first vulture, so hopefully it dies up above us. Come on. We got a new wave coming in. I'm going to continue using sniper until I get fairly low, because I still want to be able to use it afterwards. So we're going to switch to the 10 mil. Yeah, those things make it through every single time. Out of curiosity. Such a waste. This is more what you'd want to use when they get close. It's more accurate. 10mm is not doing as much damage as a sniper. I think probably close to what the arrow was doing. I mean, it's not bad. And using this, I think, is better than using that spray and spray. Didn't get the headshot on that one. And this also got a bigger magazine. That zombie did not want to get hit by this thing. It even killed itself on the electric fence post. Alright. See, this is how it was supposed to go last week. the last previous one. I went out of my way trying to get all this set up, and I placed it. I didn't place it incorrectly, but I placed the generator incorrectly. Was able to get a battery thing going, but the problem was I put the fence post a little bit too far away, so I couldn't connect the two ends. And then it was just too late. I was trying to do it right before the horde, and I ran out of time. This time we're doing good. I don't think the sniper or the silencer messes with the damage, does it? It does. In this mod, it does. Okay, what do I have in here that I could stick in there? Put the better scope on you. Alright. Silencer is gone, so it should actually do some more damage. It's going to be a little bit louder as well. I don't mind. Got a much better scope than what I had. Not a fan of the iron. Where are we at? We're only an hour in. We've killed a ton of zombies already. So we do have a chance, as long as these guys keep coming in, you know, on a good pace, of actually completing this one. Ooh, another drop. The only thing I could think of is maybe if I were to use this one again would be to put the other end of that closer to me so that the start isn't where it is, because they're getting shocked way earlier than, you know, and I think I would be able to do more damage and stuff if I was closer to where they get kind of frozen in place. Okay. Oh man, they definitely don't last. They don't get shocked for very long at all. Oh, we got 4 rounds yet. We have plenty and plenty of rounds for this bad boy. The only issue is I need a gun repair kit to repair the. No, if I want to do it on the fly, because I don't think this thing can be repaired in this one. I don't think this is a high enough level station. Okay, so we might be, at some point we're gonna be forced to use something else. And I don't like, maybe I should use you when you get close, so I can save rounds here, because I usually tend to use a bunch of rounds when they get close, because I keep moving around a lot. They don't, except for the dogs, they don't seem to have much of a chance to get close to me. Oh, you dropped, or something dropped there. Keep it coming, guys. They seem to be overrunning things a little bit as well. A lot of times they go past the center and have to come back. Dog didn't make it. I saw him coming up, but I guess he fell. There we go. Yeah, he's still struggling. I think he's coming up too fast. That's fine. We'll play that game. There we go. Oh, you are struggling. Straight up struggle bus. Now you're... I suppose I could have used a shotgun as well. Got them both. I think right now they're too far away to use a shotgun. Another dog. I'm gonna switch to the shotgun. Oh, he fell. Come on, dog. Get close so I can actually try this out on you. Yeah, you can see how they go too far. Nice. Yeah, if they were closer, I could use a shotgun. If I move that end of the, and I'll have to remember that for the next horde base, but I gotta move the starting end of the electric fence posts closer so that they're allowed to get closer to me before they get shocked, so I can actually use other weapons. I would love to be able to use a shotgun here. And I know a way to build one. My vanilla shotguns only series, you know. But again, a lot of that is harder to do in Undead Legacy just because of the cost of building guns. Which again is why I'm thinking of making like a permanent horde base for the in like the desert or something. That way I can slowly build it up and slowly expand. Each time I go over there to run the horde, I take more resources with me. What I could do is I could turn it off for a little bit just so I can let them get close and then pop with the shotgun. This gives me another gun I can use. That is fun. Dude, popping heads. Talk about popping heads. Yeah, this is if the shock started a little bit later, I would be able to use this more. Like if it stopped like maybe I put it going up like 3 blocks from me up to this, you know, up to the window as well, so they wouldn't get shocked until they got close. So I'd be able to play with this a little bit more. That is fun. And I love the fact that, you know, even if you don't get a straight on headshot, they're still going to take a bit of damage, and then you'll end up getting spray on other mobs as well. A lot of doggies. Gotta back up so they can't reach out and touch me. Okay. Shit. Yeah. I am still standing too close. You can see the damage I'm doing to the back wall as well. That's definitely not the zombies, that's me. Wait, you can still hit me from this far? How far do I have to be back? I love getting them like 3 in a row and just popping them all. Alright, we are at 047. Or 047. Don't know how many I have left. Shotguns are going up slowly but surely. See, that's the other thing too, is whatever I'm using needs to be helping me out, and that's definitely not in here. That's, I think, over there in the, but it's fun. That's the only thing, is it's fun. And it works to let them come straight through, so. Alright, let's go back to our normal. As much fun as that was. I need to level up the weapons I plan on using, so let's get back to the old sniper. I think we're going to use this for most of the rest of the night. Shouldn't have any issues running out of ammo. I don't know how many are left. But there's a lot. We're just going to have to last out until 4 o'clock, but I'm hoping that we actually clear out the horde and it ends early. That would be awesome. Just because I think it's fun to be able to say that, yeah, I beat the horde. I don't know how many waves we've gotten. Nice, a blue one. They all seem to still be staying there. I don't know if Subquake did something in his thing to make the bags last longer, because he took, you know, a lot of the ideas that made sense, implemented them himself. I'm pretty sure he didn't it wasn't like he just took the mod that someone else made. Like he, liked the idea and chose to find a way to code that into his own thing. And a lot of times he found ways to make it better than the original, whether it be the Fun Pips or somebody else. And again, this is like, what, 3 years ago he was programming this, so this, like, he's gotten so much better since then. Like, the stuff he's got going for 2.7, it'll be fun. Alright, where are we at? 120. Okay, I'm gonna have to cool it on this here in a little bit. But what I could do is I can switch back to the bow, because that's another thing I want to be having points pile up in. And when they get frozen in place, it makes it easier to hit them. Not bad. Now I only have so many arrows. I can make more, so I'm not worried about running out of arrows. Yeah, it's up to 19. Unlike the other ones where right now I don't have any more gunpowder. So for me to make any more ammo, I'm going to be forced to go out and mine coal. Coal is what I'm hurting on right now. Coal that I can mine into coal powder. Come on. Time we at now? 1:30. Starting to feel like it's trickling. Now, could this be the start of the final wave? Could be. In which case, we're still on pace. Because we already gotten 2 waves in the first 3.5 hours, and there's still 2.5 left, then that would stand to reason we might be able to complete this still. Again, if this is the final wave. 75 arrows. Such a far cry from that first Horde night when I ran out of all ammo. And in my rush to try to figure out a way to be able to melee them, I let them all in and they ended me quick. Okay, 71. This is working pretty good. Keep raising my bow skills. I wish I could just continue on with the sniper. And I could always turn off the electric fence post to let them get close again for wanting to use the spear if I wanted to. So I use that almost all the time. So I don't think it's as big of a deal for me to fix that or to add to that. Okay, back up to these guys. He had already gotten up and bowed once, so it didn't take much for the electric fence post to take him out. 155. Still have 58 arrows left. This is fun. This is what Horde Night should be. Yes, I was freaking out ahead of time because I was trying to make sure everything was good, but Horde Nights should be nice and casual, relaxing as you sit there and you take out a bunch of zombies. Yeah. I know they're gonna get crazier, but for now, this is working a dream. Unfortunately, it won't be where we're going, so we'll have to figure out something. We got 7 days to figure out something in the desert biome. And I don't know if it means if I find another one of these nearby where I want to live, I might decide to go for that. So I know it'll work. But I usually don't like repeating designs in the same world. So if I go into the desert, I should probably come up with something unique and different. Am I losing any of those loot bags? Doesn't appear so. That's the other reason for wanting to be able to win the Horde and get it done earlier, is being able to get down there quicker to get loot bags before they spawn or despawn. So I've talked about American football before, how I'm a big fan. Green Bay Packers, man, I am over the moon today. We made a trade with the Cowboys for Michael Parsons. Probably the best defensive player out there right now. And he signed with us today. Oh. Wow, I actually had to repair it. It was in a non-working up status. Yeah, 2 first-round draft picks and one player who, Kenny Clark, he's a good player, but nowhere near the caliber of Micah Parsons. And the best part is we already had one good linebacker that he was always doubled, so they needed someone on the other side. So now you've got an even better linebacker on the other side. Means whichever one isn't covered is going to just destroy. Like, this defense is going to be nasty this year. And if the offense only does half of what it's expected to do, especially with, the rookie Golden and stuff like that, and then a defense that basically is not only stopping them, but taking the ball away, like, this could be, like, we immediately went from, second or third in our division to legitimate Super Bowl contenders. So I am over the moon right now. Like, just happy and excited. So first game is next week, so it's against our what was supposed to be the #1 team in the division, the Lions. So we'll see how this works out and how much Parsons has been working in the off-season, because he was holed out in his camp, so he wasn't playing any of the preseason games, getting any of the preseason reps. So hopefully he's ready to go as soon as he gets here, because it would be fantastic to have him immediately ready for that Detroit game. Okay, I see one guy down there. Okay, up here. Do I suddenly get another flow, or is it trickle? There's another one. So if this is the last wave, then no, we're not going to finish it. Which is all right. It's already 2:45, so we're close to the end. Again, I want to get to those loot picks as fast as I can. There's a lot of them this time. Okay, it got quiet again. Did we do it? We have some guys out here. Apparently they wanted to come in a different way. Okay, what else do I have here? Okay, we got a... Alright, so I don't think it was done yet. For a moment I thought maybe it was over. Okay. Down to 4 arrows. Okay, we're almost done being able to work on arrows, so we'll have to pick a new weapon here shortly. Last arrow. Okay, I think we'll go to here for a little bit again. Again, this is stuff that's in my skill tree, which is, you know, the stuff I plan on focusing on. And learn by doing is a thing, so the more I use it, the more kills I get, the better I become at it. The other cool part, and this is gonna, I haven't given my buddy any shit about this yet, but he asked me earlier this week if I wanted to host him, his wife, and my kids, and and all the stuff at my house for the first game of the season to watch the Lions and the Packers. He's a huge Lions fan, and I think he felt pretty good going into it. I think he probably feels a little bit less confident than he did going in. So it may not be a fun afternoon for him. We'll have good food, and it'll be a blast doing that. But the rough part about this season is going to be Monday nights. I love Monday Night Football, but that's going to be right when I'm streaming. So I'll probably have it running up on my one monitor just so I can kind of watch it, or slowly watch it, because I think the Packers play at least 1 or 2 games on Monday, so to be able to at least see what's going on. I could also just not pay attention to any social media or any post on there and record it or watch it back later, kind of thing. I've never been like that. I usually like to know right away as it's happening. It's also, to find out if it's even worth watching. If I find out it's going to be a bad game and we're just going to get steamrolled, then I may not even watch the game. I already know I'm going to be upset and disappointed, so why would I want to watch it and be upset and disappointed again? Okay, we're at 29 rounds of there. Okay, I need to stop with that one, so it looks like we're switching back to the pistol. All right, for the rest of the board, we are at 0330. Again, it's not too bad. Another loot bag. Come on, let's get over so I can go get my loot bags. Don't want to lose them. Okay, not sure why some of them are getting... what's the word I'm looking for? They're losing the pathing, and they're just sitting there banging on stuff. Their pathing is off somehow. Keep getting these slowdowns and stuff, and I keep wondering, did I do it? Is it over? Probably not. Yep. But I keep watching, I keep looking. Waiting to see. And then right when I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's done, then I'll get like a handful that'll come through again. Like, nope, it's not. Glad this gun has a decent magazine. 15 rounds on a pistol is not bad. Wait, now are we over? Nope. I don't know why they keep... It's taking forever for them to get to me. That is satisfying. And I have a ton of ammunition for this bad boy too, so... And once we're done here, we're gonna go put the silencer back on it so I can use it when I'm doing POIs. But I'm really hoping to get lucky and find something, a really good place in the desert to set up. There's a specific POI that we've lived in before, back in the day. And if we found it, it's another barn. I would probably be immediately drawn to it and wanting to do it again for nostalgia's sake. Yeah, we did not finish it. But we did a lot of work. How many do we have any points? We have 4 points to spend. Not bad. Probably should have looked to see what level I was ahead of time so I could see how many levels I got, because I didn't remember. Maybe when I watch back I'll see. I didn't see a lot of notifications for level ups. Okay, actually, before we do that, let's throw everything up there so I know exactly what I got. Okay. Probably should do the colored bags first. They might have better stuff in them. Ugh. Did I already lose most of my colored ones? I thought I saw a red one at one point, but maybe. I definitely thought I saw more than one blue. That kind of caught me off guard. Don't know if he was part of another horde or if he was just wandering by. We'll look closer on what we got once we're done. As long as we don't get overweight, we'll be able to pick everything up in one trip, which is awesome compared to vanilla. And even most mods, they still lock you into a specific number of storage spaces as opposed to weight. Okay, I think that was everything. Alright, so let's take a peek at what we got. Couple maps. Can destroy that. Destroy that. Fire's Almanac 3. Reduce chance to be on fire. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, these are all different weapons and stuff. Some more food. Decent bit of cash. Not bad. Alright, so let's get you set up here. Let's start dumping the heavy stuff, because it still only has a specific amount. Ooh, I got a better shovel. Yes. I can take this off from the scrap, and now I've got a better shovel. So that's awesome. Okay, that's an upgrade. Okay. Yeah, you guys are heavy. You're just stone. Nope, I don't think you're... Oh, you are an upgrade. Weird, I haven't gotten any mods for you guys yet. Yeah, I've been hurting a little bit on drops. Stop. Okay. Ooh. No, you're the one I want to wear. There, you go over there. Okay. Is that everything that was in that? Now I gotta start bringing all this stuff down. Again, this is only the beginning of this whole process. Repair first. Okay. There we go. That's what I needed to repair it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, now I can take you. The other one shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. That's going to be a little bit of up and down for me to get all this stuff. Especially like when I put this in here. Yep, that's what I'm concerned with. Okay. Oh, no, I was trying to... Okay, can I reach you from here? No, I cannot. All right, I need to put everything I can into here. Heavy-wise. Okay, you're not heavy, but you are locked. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you're 25 pounds. Okay. The other part was when I accidentally go inside there, it keeps putting me on the other side. Okay, that's heavy, but I can move. I think that's like the heaviest thing I have. Did it again. I hate that it's the same button to get in as it is to, you know, locate something. Oh, there you are. Okay. It's going to be like, I know I had you. Okay, this is all lighter stuff. Okay, that means now I can pick you up. Grab the batteries, pick up that. I gotta make sure I don't forget the other end of the electric fence post. And then we just gotta get all the stuff out of the chest. And I'm still not overweight. No, I am. Just not super overweight. Okay. I didn't forget that time. Yay. Yep, these are the heavy items. And then we're right back to where we were. I need to unfavorite all these things. Okay, that way I can truly go from weight. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. What do we have in here? Same thing, going by weight. Alrighty, we are chunky. Can I reach you from my ladder? I can. Takes a little bit of time off what I'm doing. If I had you closer, I could probably even do it from further away. Okay. I think this might be the second to last trip we take. That next trip should be fairly light. Alright. Yep, you guys are all heavy. Okay. What are you guys for heavy? These, yep, you guys are all, except for what's there, is heavy. So we're going to, once again, heavy, 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 heavy. There's only so much room in here. I mean, there's still a lot of space that I could use. Alright. Okay, and let's see. I should be able to grab the last of what's in here. Yep, and I'm still free to move. Now I just need to go to the other side and grab the other... Is everything out of here? Yep. So we'll grab you as well. Yeah, I just gotta grab the other electric fence posts. She did us good. She did, she did. Just gotta break this one open. Now we gotta move. Right when we get this dialed in, make everything work the way we want it, we're gonna move and start all over again. The desert calls us. And we must heed the call. We should be up. No damage there. Okay. Let's head back. So the thing I want to do on this first trip is I want to get as much super heavy stuff into the van. Because I can carry a lot of stuff on my person that doesn't weigh a lot because I have an unlimited size of my inventory. It's only limited by weight. So if I do this right, there we go. Let's make sure we're close. This will be easier to do all these things. Alright, have what's in here. Again, we go by weight, so you guys are... Okay, actually what I should be doing, anything that I'm going to be selling should not be in here. Yep. Alright, and then I'm gonna put you guys, you're all out of my heavyweight limit. 4.5. Yeah, I'll leave you in there. Okay. So right now, those are all about 5-ish pounds and up. I still have to put in all of my workbenches. All right, let's divvy things up to where they're supposed to go. Let's put the silencer back on you. There we go. And then we'll put the scope back on you. Okay, let's get as much stuff to fit in where it's supposed to go. And then we'll, like I said, we'll load up the heaviest stuff first. Hopefully we can do this in like a couple trips. And it doesn't take forever to get this done. We'll have to do another sale run. Didn't get a chance to do one yesterday, really. We were kind of in a rush. Okay. Oh yeah, let's... You guys are going bye-bye. You're going bye-bye. I would like to get whatever mod you have in there out. Okay. All right, I need to put some stuff in my cell, things that I know now that we're getting kind of down to the smaller things. Okay, yep. I'm going to keep one of those because I don't know if I have one or not. Ooh, the bicycle handlebars, yep. Cash, yep. Alright. And again, yes, I'm putting all this stuff in even though I'm about to be pulling it all out, but I'd rather pull things out as groups. Okay, so you're all electric. Okay, you guys are finished foods. Bulk crafting. A lot of this needs to be turned into its base element. Okay, I need to get rid of you guys. You guys have been annoying me. You guys have been in my inventory for way too long. Alright, we're just dropping you. Okay, a little bit more electricity based. Okay. I guess that would go under building. Okay, building. Keep you. A little bit more over here in the knowledge. We got some lovely treasure maps. Mats. Ammo. Tools, parts, and mods. Yep, that goes in there. We're almost ready. And both these are bags. Or containers, I should say. Okay, how close are you guys now? Geez, 85. That was good. That was a good... I'm glad I did that. So we'll be able to get one more harvest before we pack them up to move out. Alright, I need to clear out whatever's downstairs before we try to make this move. Like another horde? Yeah, we do. Get down here. Oh, jeez. Oh, you got nothing in you. Oh, this is not good. You were really bad. The purpose of you, though. Okay, and oh my goodness. Okay, shotgun. Shotgun. No, this is not the shotgun. This is the shotgun. Okay, I'm bleeding. What the hell was that? Oh, that was absolutely almost catastrophic. That was an insanely large wandering horde. That got me cornered in my own house. Not happy about that. Okay, let's take you. I do have honey. Do I have any more honey in here? I do, but okay, so let's take you. I'm gonna put you in there. Okay. So I need to take you. I need to eat. All right. Getting a little bit ahead of myself there, man. That was. I went down there. Okay, let me go take care of these guys. Half of my. I'd already switched out all my mods, so half of my weapons had nothing in them. Alright, so speaking of which. Alright, I think I need to make more of you guys. I'm gonna make another 20 because I think I'm gonna need it to repair some things. Okay, I have a lot of broken stuff. Or damaged stuff. Okay. Okay, this one is upgraded, so I should be able to repair most of this. Yep. A lot of these are just one each. I'm expecting my pistol to be quite a bit, though. Because I almost ran that all the way down to the to the grave. I can't fix you yet. That's right. Either of you can fix you. Okay, I need sheep, planks, and rope. Okay, was it just one? Yep. Okay, you're repaired. I should have a couple more left. Okay, good. Okay, what do I need to get you leveled up? Because there's a few things, and I might have to wait till we get there. That's right. I needed a bunch more iron. Yeah, I don't have enough for this. That's 400 ore just to make that. This is even worse. Okay, we'll have to do that when we get there. All right. So my pistol's about to not be very useful. You are treated. You are treated. Okay. Oh, stop running. You also have a cast. Oh, that was not smart. I was gonna say, like, try to explain away, but no, that was just straight up dumb. That was not smart at all. And I should have immediately took it outside. Outside, I could have, run away, did what I needed to do, but no, I tried to fight that inside, and they definitely got around me. Oh, wait, I could actually upgrade you? What do I need you for? Not empty. Interesting. I mean, you'll lessen what I'm taking with me, so I think that's actually... Yeah. Now it allows gasoline, even though I need 2,000 points for that, and the poison antidote. Okay, well, cool. Oh, I need to go up again? Titanium. Yeah, we're not going to be there anytime soon. Alright, let's keep watching our weight. How much do you weigh? Can I get away with you? We're heavy, but we can still move, and we can stop sprinting. That would be a great idea. 20 minutes. This is gonna be painful. Okay, nope. I need to reach that, which means I'm definitely gonna drop a little bit. It doesn't look like it hurt me too bad though. All right, I can move, so we'll walk over there. There's no reason to rush now. Okay. Yep, and yep. Not you. So right now, the lightest thing I have is still 4.5 pounds. Okay. Let's go back up and get more. And it's able to do a lot of weight, but that includes me as well, so I just need to make sure. So jumping up hurts. I gonna have to empty you, or can I? I think I'll put a little bit of water into there and try to pick that one up, because I would. I that would be so bad if I tried to pick you up and I lost all the gas I had in there. What do you need for your upgrade? That's not much at all. But then again, that's true, because you need that upgraded thing to be able to research all the other upgrades. So, yeah, they wouldn't want it too crazy. That is upgradable to that, though. Okay. When we get to the desert, we're going to be making a lot of upgrades and changes and things like that. I've kind of held off for now. Boy, oh boy. Okay, let's go to tools. I'll get rid of all you guys. So I really only have 2 workstations. This is why I wanted the motorcycle. I mean, the van. If I try to do this on the mini bike, like, I'm already at, you know, I'd be able to carry a couple workstations, and I have to go back and forth. Right now, you're sitting at 600 pounds. See, this is already too much for my mini bike. I don't know why I keep doing this. Stop doing that. The van only gets heavy stuff. God, I hate that. Ugh, every time I try to jump up. Again, my initial thing is just to get rid of all of the workstations. Get them all in there. That's the. What do I have in there now? Okay, that's the important part. Get them over there, and then we can start working on the individual storage. Okay, you're already empty. And we're back to being super heavy again. That's what I need to do. Ammo. I think I have way more ammo than I need on my person. Okay, that helped a little bit. And I think you were supposed to go into there. Yeah, this is just super heavy workstations. I'm trying to, I don't want to wait, like, spend half of my day just getting the car loaded and then get over there with, you know, trying to find a quick place to cower and hide. Alright, let's... In you go. And then what's that put me back at? 84. Jeez. So those 2 things were like 60 pounds each. That's crazy. Are you not cured? Okay, you just went away. Okay. I was looking at it and it was like 0%. Okay, don't know if I actually need to bring... How much, again, normal in 7 Days to Die. Okay, it's still only, okay, yeah, I don't need to bring you. But I do want to bring the items to go in there. Alright. Still gotta do chicken coops as well. Nothing in here, right? Okay, let's pick you up. I'm excited to be moving, I'll be honest. Been feeling kind of cramped in here. Immediately, what the heck? 100 pounds by itself. 50 pounds by itself. That's crazy. Yeah. That's 200 pounds by, or 150 pounds just by those 2 workstations. Yeah. This mod is not meant to make moving easy at all. Even, you think going downstairs, oh, yeah, you're trying not to kill yourself, so you're gonna go fairly slow down the ladders. I think what I really need to be worrying about when I get there, though, is getting that upgrade to my maintenance station so I can repair all these higher tiered weapons that I have. I like that pistol, and it does well, and I got lots of the ammo, so I don't want to have to switch just because I can't repair it. Okay. Not many workstations left. God, I hate that it... At least I'm not hurting it when I get up, but it definitely hurts when I go down. Okay. Where do these go? I'm going to put them in tools. I think I should probably take them from here as well. Yeah, we'll be able to make new ones when we get there. Building... No, I need to bring that with me. This needs 100% stay in me in a locked position because I may need it to get up to wherever I'm going. I will be grabbing that too. I like that as a light source. It's hilarious. Oh, that's right. I was going to try this out. Do I have a bottle of murky water? I do. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to take and put that bottle into here and then see if it lets us pick it up or if it gives us a warning that says, can't pick it up because there's stuff in there. Okay. Gotcha. So we do need to empty it. Okay. I have quite a few petrol things, so we should be hopefully able to pick that all up. Here. There. Yeah, I've got 8 of these, so that shouldn't be hard. And these are going to be somewhat heavy as well, so... Okay. Oh, it's going to be 3 of these. 2.5. Oh, nope. Okay, now I can pick you up. How much do you weigh? I think you're probably going to be on the heavier side as well. 5 pounds, yep. But I like having these because this makes it so there's certain recipes only work with glass jars, and there's other recipes that only work with the plastic bottles. So it is important to be able to interchange them easily. So you can basically take whatever bottle you currently have, pour it into there, and then pick it up with the other one. Oh. I'm going to put the empty ones in there too. And I still see the bottom without scrolling down, so we have a bit of room yet for more heavy stuff. So we'll probably end up going into most of our things and trying to pull the heaviest items out of them. What do you need to upgrade? Again, another one, which I probably could do. I can get the oil by wrenching cars, and I just need to go mining to get the iron. Same with you. Okay, so a lot of these are going to be achievable. I just need to go do a bit of mining, and I'm okay with that. We will look to see if we can find someplace nearby. Although I love going and just digging at a certain direction and underground and hoping to run into something, because those mines tend to be the ones where you just find a ton of other stuff. Okay, so let's grab 3 eggs, and then we'll pick you up. We'll come over here. And we'll grab 4 eggs. Not bad. And it looks like we are not even close to being overweight. Okay. I do need to do the shopping trip. Okay, this is all kinds of boxes and things, so I probably will want to bring some of those. Okay. I'm gonna look in here and see what the heaviest stuff is. So 9 pounds, 2.5. Okay, all of these will come with us. This is stuff that's going in the van. Okay, 15, 6, 3, 3. Interesting. If we start running out of space in there and I need to have something heavy I need to do, we can, again, organize by weight and just take the stuff from the bottom out. When did I put the furnace in there? 10 pounds. Okay, actually, I don't want to bring you. I want to keep you guys together. Okay, knowledge. I don't think anything here is going to be that heavy. Oh. Books were kind of heavy. All right. Ooh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, that's not good. Took too much stuff. If I take all the weapons and tools out. Chicken coops are really light. You were 100 pounds by yourself. Okay. So let's go back and put all this stuff in and take just the furnace out. Yeah, then I can move. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. So it took quite a few bricks to make it, so I guess that makes sense that it would be super heavy. Oh, this day is getting eaten up by this process. But I need to bring the necessities. So I just want to get the heaviest stuff in there, and then I'm gonna looking for the stuff that I want to have, which will be a lot of the crafting materials and whatnot. Okay, now we have room for, oh, still quite a bit. Yep. And all the light stuff can go with me. So I think for sure we're only gonna have to come back here one time. Down to 9 minutes. That's how long this has been taking. The casted leg is almost done. Okay, so let's grab you first off. Okay, knowledge we already did. Clothing, I don't think anything here is going to be super heavy. 18? Okay. And it's most of these have just like a single item, which is the crazy part. Okay. 51 pounds of bullet casings? Get out of here. Damn. That was unexpected. Oh my goodness. I'll say it one more time. I'm so happy I got the candy van. This would be really hard to do without. Okay. That was a heavy one. So I still have... I can almost double the weight that's currently in there, which is good. Alright. Let's pop up here. That ammo. I did not realize how heavy that ammo stuff was. I suppose I could have got it from the other side. Okay. So saying the 5.56 just isn't that heavy. Interesting. I have a bunch of steel arrowheads. That's the issue though. Until I get the archery book that shows me how to make steel arrows, they're not doing me any good. But it's still good to be collecting them because they will come in handy at some point here down the road. I think we're getting closer to having most of the heavier stuff done. Then it'll be interesting to see how much extra space is in the van and how much I can carry to see if we can at least get a really good start set up where we're going. I will say we're lucky though that the weight that we are at isn't affecting that leg injury, because that's a fairly realistic thing. So that's something I would exactly expect to see some Quake actually put in. All right, well, that just went yellow, so we're at 13. Okay, we're still good for now. Yeah, that sounds like something he would do though. Hopefully he never watches this video. I don't want to give him that idea. Okay. I think all the food stuff are for sure going to bring. I would like to... I'm going to hold off on the powders for now. Yeah, wait, I'm going to need a lot of these things. So these are like your basic stuff. Copper, It's going to be a while before I can actually make anything. I want to make sure I have the stuff that I need for basic recipes. And then we'll come back and see what's left for other things. Okay, I think we're good there. And we just went red. Wow, 75 pounds of clay. Put that in the ammo. Okay. Yeah, this is almost, you could almost say agonizingly slow. Which is why I'm kind of leaning towards finding a good spot in the desert that I can continually build on. We'll find some place to get started with, and we will have to do one more of these at some point. But eventually I would like to build a proper horde base and then move into it. That, I think, would be the would be the play. I definitely don't want to have to do this more times than necessary. This is painful. And the fact that I can't sprint is even worse. If I put you here for now, I just need to remember if something bad happens, I gotta remove it. Am I still gonna... Come on. Alright, fine. I'll put it on the ground. Can I then go up? No matter what... Okay, that's annoying. So no matter what, I have to hurt my leg every time I climb up on a ladder. Dang it. Okay. So I know we got the clay, which was a bit heavy. Okay. What about in here? What do we got that's heavy? I'm going to need the brass. I definitely want the steel. Okay, we're already too heavy. Gosh. Oh man, it's still too heavy. Okay. I need that to be fixed so I can start sprinting again. It's already noon. But I'm still grabbing the heavy stuff. At some point here, we're going to get to a point where we have to stop in the van, figure out what we can carry on our own person. 1,000 more pounds. Minus my 100, so basically 900 more pounds of stuff can come. Okay, 4 minutes. Sounds like we got a airdrop coming. Yeah. And also eventually we'll have to get all these boxes too. I'm even thinking about that. Okay, that put me a little over the limit, but close. Oh, I want to sprint so bad. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. I still gotta make the boxes before I can really unload. So I might take all these boxes here and start emptying things out to them so I can take the actual boxes with me as well. Because I'm going to want those to actually set up proper storage and put things in their place. Yeah, I'm extra heavy chunky on this one. But this one's important. This is all the crafting mats, so absolutely I need to have these. Come on. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Oh my god. It's so agonizingly slow. And I wonder how much I've been actually messing myself up by each jump. Like, how much does that add to my time? Don't know. Okay, cool. I'll reach it from there. Everything there as well. Okay, I don't want you locked. You know, an idea that might actually not be that bad is if I were to take this thing here. Okay, that definitely lessened my weight. Now what if I... Yes, there we go. I'll have to pick that up before we go, but this... I should have done that earlier. Allows me to at least pick more per trip. Okay. Weight-wise, boom, boom. 13 pounds of cotton? Okay, so now we're getting down to 7 pounds. Not bringing you 6. Sell. Okay. What's my heaviest food mat? 13 pounds for some water. 8 pounds. Why I have lead trophies in here, I don't know. Chickens. Glass jars. Okay, and then that'll be okay. I think we're about to run out of room in the van, storage space-wise, not weight-wise. And then I'm going to have to grab all my stuff, put it on me, move things to the boxes, grab the storage chests, and make our trip. 1 minute 27. And I still do want to run over there and sell all my stuff to the traders and check to see what he's got. Okay. So I have 2 rows of room left for heavy stuff. I'll see if I have anything else that's really heavy. So 1 minute 6. Okay, I probably added like about 2 seconds to that. Not too bad.